Okay, Bay State running here with John Boyle at St. John Prep, whose team just won the Division I race, a very good race. You had Nathan Lopez finishing third, Charlie Tuttle finishing fourth, and then the rest of the guys coming through on the biggest day of the year. John, talk about this race. Your fifth state title, correct?
Yeah, I think this is our fifth. 2019 out at the golf course was our last win, and Nathan was part of that team too. Yeah, just great team effort. Really, after last week, I think we were a little disappointed. We thought we raced okay, but obviously Brookline was a little better last week. And we had little chats during the course of the week about things that we thought we could do a little bit better this week. And boy, kids just responded. A big, huge race for Nathan. He's coming back with a little bit of a problem, and just a big race for him. And then in the middle of the pack, our 3, 4, and 5 guys, they just came together so well. Jack Stein, a junior, ran a huge PR, passed about 10 guys in the last K, and that might have well been the difference. But between Jack Stein and Luke Santos and I'm gonna forget, and Felix Rogaman, those guys they just came together spectacularly. It's really satisfying after last week going away kind of, we could have but we didn't, to this week, but you could have and you did. You did what we knew you could do. It's pretty emotional actually.
Yeah,
really hard to get here. Really hard to get here, especially in D1, but the other divisions too. And guys like Mike Glennon and coaches from Arlington and Westford Academy, you know it's really hard to get here. And then to be able to perform the way you think you're supposed to, it's really satisfying. Really satisfying. Yeah.
John, could you sense it in like practice this week? You know, after you talked with them?
Seriously had the feeling all week long that this week was not the same as the previous week. I don't know, maybe I just didn't prepare them well for last week. Maybe I made too big a deal out of last week and they tensed up a little bit. But this week, things were more relaxed. We did have team discussions, don't worry, but they were nice, calm discussions of what we think you can do and what you will do. And well, you know, they responded really well.
And John, talk about the season leading up to this. A great season all around for you guys.
Which was part of our issue last week. We came into this meet and everybody's looking at, prep. They're the ones you have to beat. So, geez, what do you know? People went and did it, and Brookline and Mike Glennon and his boys were able to do that. You know, it's tough running with that big target on your back. So it's really satisfying to be able to come back from that little misstep last week and think that, yeah, we probably are one of the best teams in the state this year.
And talk about your 2 low sticks and Nathan Lopez and Charlie Tuttle. Unreal.
Guys, well, the distance runners, they're committed to it. They run all year long, and we knew Charlie is kind of a late bloomer. When he was a sophomore, he was like around 18 minutes. And as a junior, he came on a little better, and now he's racing against the great like Sam Burgess and trying to beat him with a legitimate shot of thinking that, yeah, he should be racing with those guys. And Nathan, people have known about Nathan since he was a 7th or 8th grader. And every runner goes through some hills and valleys, and he was down in a valley for a little while this season, and now I think he's on a little ascension.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was going to talk about Tuttle last week, only 4 seconds behind Burgess, running that 15:09, which was unreal.
Yep, it's perfect conditions. We're so lucky to have a good day like this with great kids and great coaches competing. I'm just thrilled to be part of it.
But John, congratulations on state title number 5, but a great team win for you guys today. And it was just great to see St. John Prep back on top.
All right. Thank you.